Winter NAMM 2015, Premier Guitar. I'm back here with Michael. We're checking out Peavey stuff, 2 new amps in particular. Tell me what's new, Michael.
Yeah, so now we've got some line extension here for our micro head. We have had the Valve King micro head now for a year, and it's done very well. So we added the Classic 20 and also the 6505 micro head, and this is all tube design. And the Classic 20 follows the same circuit as the old Peavey Classic 20 that we had. We added the reverb. And so you got a 2-channel amplifier. You've got a clean channel that will break up really nicely, and you've got a dirty channel with a pre and post, a shared EQ. On the front panel, you'll see we've got these lights. If I turn it off, they'll go red. This is a great feature. If you're playing live and you're hearing some crackling or some just loss of power or whatever it is, and one of these lights is changing to red, that tells you that power tube needs to be replaced. So it's really a great feature for a live gigging guy, and you always ought to have an extra power tube or two, because you won't ever have to get left high and dry. The back panel's got some just amazing features. All 3 of these micro heads share the same back panel, and first of all, I've got built-in power attenuator, so I'll take the amp down to 1 watt if I want to. I've got Peavey's MSDI, which is a microphone simulated output here, and sounds fantastic. And I can actually turn the speaker off if I want to, so I can record in my apartment, with the paper thin walls, and nobody's gonna get bothered. Also, a headphone output, so really just amazing to have a tube amp. I can turn the speaker off, use my headphones, and then I've got a USB output too, so I can actually plug directly into the computer and be recording with no speaker. And it sounds great. And both of these outputs actually tap off after the power section. So if you attenuate it and you're really cranking it to get that EL84 distortion, then you're going to be able to also have that in your direct output. And I've never been a huge fan of direct outputs on tube amps, as I never thought they sounded great. These sound fantastic. They sound fantastic. So very usable. So the reverb is a digital chip, but it's really fantastic. It's a great sounding digital verb, and that's really the verb on the 6505 micro head is a plate, and then this is obviously a spring. And the challenge with the 6505 was how do you get that absolutely over the top amount of gain into this little package, and it was actually a real challenge to do that. But man, we got some smart guys working, and they nailed it, man. That amp sounds like it's Big Brother, and now you can record absolutely ridiculous amounts of gain silently in your house, direct to your computer or whatever, So it's great. We're looking at $499 street price on these, real accessible price, and it should be be available late first quarter 2015.
Peavey.com?
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, man. Signing off for Premier Guitar, Charles Softly. Winter NAMM 2015.